Go ahead, Gabriella from Northwestern Building Office.
Okay. Yes, I'm reaching to speak with Milan Kodevsky.
Speaking.
Mr. Kodevsky, thank you so much for your time. I'm calling to record a line for quality and training purposes to further assist in an outstanding escalated concern, which you reached out, spoke with our representatives today. Just want to make sure we can get a good understanding of what's going on and how we can get this resolved for you. Is this a good time?
Sure, this is a good time.
Okay, perfect. Just before I proceed for security purposes, can I have you verify your date of birth and complete home address?
42889, the address I gave you guys where the accident happened when I was temporarily living in Illinois is 3102 North Maple Tree Lane, Wadsworth, Illinois 60083. However, I am currently in Utah right now, and I'll be more than glad to give you my Utah address. My Utah address is 1143 Oak Grove Drive, Washington, Utah 84780.
Thank you. And I'm just going to repeat it back just to make sure I have it correct. 1143 Oak Drive. And I wanted to ask, is that two
Oak
words
Grove.
or one word?
Oak Grove Drive.
Oak Grove. Okay, I think it must have cut off there.
Yeah.
You said Grove,
Oak Grove. Oak Grove Drive.
Okay, Oak Grove, is that two words or one word? I'm sorry.
2 words, ma'am.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right, so Oak Grove Drive, Washington, Utah, 84780. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And the phone number dialed, which is the 847-380-0400, is a good contact number for you?
It is a good contact number, but you should also make aware of your notes that I have either Mossad, which is spelled OMOSSAD, or Indian intelligence has been tampering with my electronics. So sometimes you have to be careful of if you seemingly have reached me, you have not, because those people are obstructing justice. So this is a compromised line, and I wish it could be better, but I figure it out in court soon.
Okay. Thank you for that information. I'll certainly include that in the notes.
Okay. Good.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and have your, did you want your address to be updated on our end? That way you are receiving notifications or statements as necessary?
Well, the only thing that I'm going to be receiving from you is either A, a lawsuit, or B, a check. If I don't receive one of those two things, I really don't care. I'm not going to pay into an extortion racket scheme by the defendants who I'm suing. So no. You can send me the bills. I'm not going to pay.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to make sure I understand here, what's going on, so we can understand what needs to be corrected. With the only outstanding balances that I'm showing for you are a couple of charges from April 19, well, a charge from April 19, 2021, services in August of 2022, November 2022, and then for this year of January. So which charges are you disputing?
Well, I could dispute, technically I could dispute all 4 of them and have you send the bill to the United States government for the first 3 and the 4th one as well. You can send the bill to them. You could send it.
And why will we be sending these to the United States government?
You would send it either to the FBI or CIA for committing a racketeering scheme against me. And so each time I went to the hospital, they were actually aiding and abetting my slavery under the 13th Amendment, which is illegal and in violation of RICO. RICO is spelled RICO. In which, through their enslavement from 2015 to the present, they denied me adequate health care and I suffered numerous medical injuries because of them. So you could go ahead and send a bill to the FBI or CIA.
Okay, I truly apologize, Mr. Kotevsky. I'm not quite understanding exactly what's going on here. You're
Okay.
saying that there was a violation of a RICO law,
Re-
RICO spelled?
RICO, yes.
Okay, so are you indicating you never received these services? Are you indicating that they render services against your will? What exactly are you trying to indicate?
What I'm telling you is that from July 2015, Hunter Biden and Joseph Biden made me sign paperwork in which I have no idea what I signed to this day. I still do not have a copy, okay? And because they made me sign something, they have tampered with my life and they have deprived me of an ability to work, have a pursuit of happiness, or enjoy life and be happy. So from July 2015, they enslaved me. And as my legal masters, in which they are slave owners over me, they are financially responsible for all my medical treatment, and especially the time in January where they directed either the FBI, CIA, or DOD to provide me inadequate health care in order to obstruct justice on purpose. So you go ahead and send the bill to them.
Okay. Are you under a particular program, protection program, Mr. Kotevsky, or because you're mentioning that you were enslaved, so were you in a particular program which required you to receive services, medical services, or if you may elaborate on that?
Let me explain this in a way a 5-year-old can understand it. Do you know what a slave owner is?
Right, but that
do you know?
shouldn't be
Yes.
legal in the United States.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And do you understand what a slave is?
I do understand that.
So Hunter Biden and Joseph Biden enslaved me in violation of RICO and my 13th Amendment rights when I was in Japan in 2015 when I had war crimes committed against me and I had my soul defiled against me by, I believe, Mossad and the Republic of India, okay? And from July 2015, these slave owners who have had legal control over me through fraud and deception and abuse of legal process, regardless of whether or not it's legal, they have in fact done this for the last 10 years. And because they are my slave owners, that means that they are financially responsible for my medical treatment. And so they're responsible for any incidents because I've had a lot of fucking issues since July 2015 in regards to my mental health, in regards to my physical health, such as having diverticulitis and more. So these slave owners are financially responsible for holding me as a slave against my will. And especially, I'm calling in regards to the January 2025 incident because I firmly believe that the doctors that night were intentionally negligent, medically negligent, in order to obstruct justice in courts because I was suing them in order to free myself. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm sorry to say this, but because you aided and abetted the United States government in that endeavor to obstruct justice, that means that whatever medical debt I may owe you has in fact become extortion against me.
Okay, bear with me just a moment, Mr. Kotevsky. Would you mind if I place your brief hold? I just want to review something further on your account. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for holding. One moment. Okay, Mr. Kotowski, thank you so much for your patience. I apologize for the long, extensive hold. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I don't understand how it was expensive for me now, but unless you are. Okay, let me ask you a quick question. Under 18 USC section 1343, for purposes of wire fraud, you have to answer truthfully. Are you actually an employee of Northwestern, Lake Forest Northwestern Medical Care, or are you a defendant who I'm currently suing, such as Mossad, the Republic of India, CIA, or FBI?
No, I am a employee of Northwestern Medicine.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
No
So,
problem. Okay, because of the information that you have relayed to me, was there any other details or any documentations of the cases that you're working with or that you are open case, since you mentioned that you're currently suing?
yes.
Would you be able to provide any proof of those documents to us for us to further investigate this concern?
Yes. So,
Okay.
there's a case I just filed in the district court, the U.S. District Court of Utah.
Okay.
Okay, so I just filed that today. It should probably be up on Pacer within the next few days.
Okay. Do you have a case number or anything like that?
Not that one yet, but
Or-
okay, there is one in the United States Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal that has not been decided yet. The case is called IN space RE semicolon Milan Michael Kotevsky. My name, so Milan Milan, Michael Kotevski. Case number 24-30782.
Okay. And is there any attorney that you have been working with? Any contact information that
Well,
he can send or she can send as a letter of representation?
Well, I am an attorney, so by letter of presentation, I could specifically write an email to you specifying the exact allegations that I've said over the phone. So I could do that if you want me to, if you provide me email address, in which you should confirm that you received the email address.
Sure, absolutely. So our email address, which is for customer service, is whenever you're ready. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Billing, and that's regular spelling, BILLING, at N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, .org. As long as the documents that you are submitting are in an official request letter or official representative letter in PDF form, we can go ahead and have that information forwarded over to the appropriate department for investigation.
Okay, that's fine. And
All
right, I will send you guys an email within the next hour. Please confirm that you received this and send a PDF letter in your confirmation email confirming that you have received that email.
So, what would be the email address that it would be coming from? I will go ahead and make sure to monitor the document.
Okay, so it's MIKI.KOTEVSKI@gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. You said it would be sent within an hour. Okay, so when I respond back, it's going to be a email response. It won't be in a PDF response.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I also want an official PDF letter, so just to confirm. Because here's the thing, no offense to you, it's just I had people in intelligence agencies who've impersonated some of the defendants I've been suing, so and that's caused me legal problems because I had the defendants who I'm suing impersonate, for instance, Boeing and AT&T, so I need a letter on official letterhead confirming that you are in fact an employee and that you have in fact received the email confirming that your notice of the allegations against you. Fair?
I can't create a PDF form, Mr. Kotevsky. I can only respond to the email that you are providing in written.
So you can't make a Microsoft Word document and convert it to a PDF because that's exactly what I'll be doing.
No, unfortunately, I cannot. Our department won't be able to create that. We only respond to the email that you provide. In this case, you mentioned to be an attorney, you're representing yourself. So when it comes to attorney cases, we do require legal documentation so we can forward that for further investigation.
All right, that's fine, whatever. All right, have a great day.
All right. Well, the other question that I had for you, Mr. Katowski, is that in regards to the charges, since we are disputing all the outstanding charges, so in this case, for these services that you received from 2021 to current, were you brought in by a particular party, or were you brought in by yourself due to the emergency or medical needs that you had at the time?
Well, technically, because I was enslaved during that period, my slave owners brought me in.
So you're stating you were brought by slave owners. Now, is there any documentations or representatives that you're indicating that were brought in? You were brought in against your will. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't saying that I was brought in against my will for medical treatment. I'm saying what they were doing to me over the years, constituted torture in which they barely provided enough adequate health care for me. So they are financially responsible for that. So there's a difference. You understand the difference? It's not that I was brought into a hospital against my will. And although there was an incident with a different defendant, I'm suing Vista, and that's not related to Lake Forest though. So whatever happened at Lake Forest and whatever I owe is in fact extortion and unlawful debt via my slave owners that are financially responsible for paying that. So you can contact Hunter Biden. You could contact Joseph Biden. You could contact the FBI and Director Kash Patel and Assistant Deputy Director Dan Bongino. And you could contact Director of the CIA John Ratcliffe. Let them know that they owe you money. All right?
Alrighty, I'll have this information noted for you. Once we receive these documents, I'll go ahead and you can, whenever you subject of line, you would just put attention patient account services on the subject line, and include your guarantor ID number.
I don't have that. I don't have that available with me.
I can provide that to you.
Sure. Hold on just a second. Go ahead.
All right. So that would be 7707506.
Okay, that's the guarantor number.
Yes, that's the guarantor ID number. That you can also locate this information through your MyChart portal, and I can give you the link as well how to view it.
Yeah, don't worry about that. As long as I have that information, it's fine. I'll write you a letter. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much for taking my call from Northwestern Medicine, the billing office. Was there anything else that I can assist you with today?
Actually, if you can also make a note of this. If you want to end all the claims that I may have against you guys, I would get a payment of $25,000 within a week of receiving my letter.
You're asking to settle your balance? Is that what you're asking? I'm sorry?
Oh, no. I'm asking you guys to pay me $25,000 because you aided and abetted a RICO Enterprise. So, and that would personally dismiss you, Lake Forest Northwestern Hospital, from the lawsuit and any financial responsibilities, because technically, right now, the damages exceed $60 billion, and I don't want to include people who were kind of unwittingly participants in the RICO Enterprise against me. So I would be willing to settle for $25,000 to absolve your financial responsibility.
Okay, I will have that noted. You are requesting $25,000 payment. because, as you mentioned, due to a RICO Enterprise violation.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. Have yourself a great day.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time taking my call. Was there anything else, just double checking that I can help you with today?
Nope. That's it. All right.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking my call for Northwestern Medicine.